Do you want less employee conflict and a better culture? Well, I'm going to share with you the one question that created Southwest Airlines' enviable culture and 3 lessons that you can learn to build a better culture in your business. But why pay attention to Southwest? Well, in an industry where 90% of airlines have filed for bankruptcy, Southwest Airlines maintained profitability for 45 consecutive years. Their secret? A culture built around one simple question that transforms conflict into strength. See, through operational efficiency and a distinctive employee-first culture, co-founder Herb Kelleher and his successors led Southwest Airlines to a remarkable 45-year profitability streak, like I talked about. They're known for their fun-loving attitude, which is actually one of their core values, and a corporate culture where employees take themselves lightly and their jobs seriously. But getting to that point was difficult. And in the book, The Southwest Airlines Way, Brandeis University professor Jody Hoffer-Gittell shares the story of the one-sentence question that created that winning team culture at Southwest Airlines. But why was this question even necessary? Well, from the very beginning, Southwest wanted an independent work culture that gave employees as much decision-making autonomy as possible. But at times, that culture was interfering with their strategic advantage of efficiency. It took a lot of coordination to have their planes spending less time on the ground than the competition. That fast pace and the times when the planes didn't get back into the air fast enough created relational conflicts and finger-pointing. But Southwest didn't want to just prevent conflict. They wanted to use it to build stronger relationships. So they created a report that employees could fill out if they felt like someone didn't handle something properly. Those reports would go from the frontline employee to senior manager and on all the way up to the CEO. Employees filled them out and managers occasionally read them, but rarely got back to the employee. So they weren't resolving conflict as intended. Until they added one question, a simple line to the report that said this: if it involved a Southwest employee, have you discussed it with him or her? That's it. And if the answer was no, the employee was encouraged to have a little chat with that person. That led to 2 benefits that transformed their culture. First, forcing employees to resolve conflicts together created stronger relationships that were the foundation of their enviable culture. Second, learning from those conflicts improved work processes in real time. Employees didn't want conflict, so they fixed processes that caused that conflict without even having to ask for permission. I know what you might be thinking. What happened when employees didn't work things out? When the conversations made conflict even worse? Well, Southwest managers could step in to help, but they also took it as a sign that those people probably didn't belong at Southwest, which is exactly how you build a great company culture. You define the expectation, and the people who don't fit are encouraged to find work someplace else. Okay, so what can you take away from this? There are 3 things you can do to implement Southwest's conflict resolution approach and improve your culture. First, require employees to resolve conflict before bringing it to a manager. If you're a manager, just ask, have you discussed this with that person? Second, train and model direct communication. Hold sessions on healthy conflict resolution and ensure leadership visibly demonstrates proper conflict handling. Recognize team members who resolve issues constructively. Third and finally, link conflict resolution to performance management. Include conflict handling in performance reviews and company values. Identify employees who consistently avoid direct communication as potential culture misfits, while rewarding those who strengthen relationships through effective conflict resolution. Do those 3 things, and you can transform the inevitable conflict into relational and cultural success.